Just because you believe something doesn't make it true. Well, let me explain. Mental health professional for the last better part of a decade and overcoming my own health anxiety, agoraphobia, major depression, I've learned one thing. We're all telling ourselves a story and we believe it. But that doesn't mean that's the only story that's available to us. On average, 95% of our thoughts are repeat thoughts from the days before, days prior, the years prior, the decades prior. We constantly have this old running story going through our mind that we're just conditioned to believe because it's all we've known is real. It gets wild that two people from the same family can have the same exact experiences, the same exact family, and take things completely differently because the way they interpret that story is unique to them. So what do we do if we're working through depression or anxiety? How do we get through this? Well, let's start by creating a new narrative, creating and listening to a new story. Now, this just doesn't happen overnight, so I'm just going to break it down really simply on how we can start together. Those familiar feelings and stories of anxiety, depression, stress, all of those things pop up. Just ask ourselves, how else could this work out? What are 5 ways that this is actually working for me and not happening to me? That subtle shift is like getting us out of victim mode. If we constantly think everything is happening to us, then we feel like we have no control over that. Once again, control is an illusion anyway, but that's a different video. Anytime one of those things pop up, what are 5 ways this is happening for me? And don't rush through that. Lead with curiosity and really think, if this had to happen for me, just absolutely had to happen for me, how? How could this thing that has been such a detriment in my life be a positive? And you have to come up with 5 answers. I don't care if you think they're good or not. You have to come up with 5 answers. You know what happens next? You know what you do next? Next time that same thought pattern, that same story goes, you start remembering, what are the 5 ways this could be happening for me? Next time it happens, you remember, what are the 5 things and the 5 ways this could be happening for me? And you just start replacing the story and creating the story and get curious of like, wait a second, could that be true? Could that happen? And when it pops up, you're going to start noticing it more. You're going to start noticing that things can actually happen for you. The narrative's going to start changing. Trust me, I know in the beginning, you're going to think it's absolute bullshit. I get it. Same. But just like a lie and just like bullshit, if you say it and you believe it long enough, it becomes true to you. So if you or any others are trying to work through some things in your life, that could be stress, anxiety, depression, anything like that, be sure to send this to them or save it for yourself, because we're all just looking to help one another, right? At the end of the day, I may say I'm a mental health professional, but really, I'm just somebody like you. It's right in the name. And just looking to help some people. So send this along. And as always, send love.